Hello everybody. Today I'm doing a review and flip through of Fix It Grammar Level 4 from IEW. My son will be using this not this year but next year, and so I already have it in preparation and I just couldn't wait to do the review for it for you guys. So I'm going to turn around the camera and give you guys a look inside. Alright you guys, so this is Fix It Grammar Level 4, Mowgli and Shere Khan. This is the teacher's manual and this is a student book. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a walk through the student book first, and then I'll give you a quick flip through in the teacher's manual, but not too long just because for the most part it's the same information that you're going to see in the student book. So as you open it up, you get your instructions for basically how the course will flow. And then you get some additional resource materials that you can purchase separately. And then you get your scope and sequence. You also get a list of vocabulary words for each lesson. And then you get your table of contents. And from there, it jumps directly into the lesson. So at the time of filming, the set is $29, or you can purchase each book separately for $19 each. And I'll have this link down below in case you want to check it out and just see if it's a good fit for your family. This level is geared for grades 6 to 8. And at the back of the book in Appendix 1 is where you're going to find the entire story that your child will be correcting for the year. This way they can read the entire thing and familiarize themselves with it prior to starting the curriculum. There are a total of 30 lessons in this book, and it's designed to be done about 4 days a week. It should take about 10 to 15 minutes a day, so it's nothing too strenuous and over the top. It's perfect for, just those of us who want to get our lessons done and move on to the next. Level 4 will build on the foundations that students learned in the first 3 levels. So if you are wanting to just jump straight into level 4 because your child falls somewhere between 6th to 8th grade, you might want to go back and just ensure that your child is comfortable with the parts of speech and basic sentence structure that they should know prior to going into this level. You can see student samples on their website just to make sure that you are placing them in the correct level. But if they don't have any experience with grammar and punctuation, then I would really consider starting them at level 1 and just working your way up. So in this book, your child will dive into more advanced grammar concepts such as the different types of clauses, verbals, punctuation rules with complex sentences, stylistic techniques, and how to edit improperly written sentences. The way that the lessons are set up is exactly how the first 3 levels are, so it won't be any shock to you guys, but for those of you who are new, I'll go over it. On day 1, your child will read the Learn It page. For those of you who are new and not sure what this is, it's where your child will learn all of their new concepts for the week, and they will be given instructions on marking and fixing the passages. Then it will flow into their worksheet for the day, where they will read the passage and then mark and fix anything that is listed at the top. So like right here, here's the passage. In bold is their vocabulary word, and you'll get the definition for this in your teacher's guide, but they're supposed to go and look up the definition in the dictionary. And then here's a list of things that they are supposed to mark, and then here's a list of items that they are supposed to fix within this passage. And once they are done editing it and you have corrected it, they will go ahead and rewrite it down here at the bottom. And for the most part, that I think is all of the information that I have for you. So I'm going to continue flipping through just so you can see the rest of the book. If you have any questions about this so far, just drop those down below and I will answer them to the best of my ability. Alright, so here is the teacher's manual, and like I mentioned, it's literally the exact same as the student book, so I'm not going to go too far into this, but you'll get your instructions, additional resources, scope and sequence. I'm just going to jump into the lesson from here. So as you can see, you get the exact same Learn It page that your student does, and then as far as their lesson goes, you'll get the definition of their vocabulary word. You get the sentence already corrected and exactly what their correction should look like. And then exactly how it should be rewritten. And then you get some scripted explanations and answers as to why things are corrected the way that they are. So you would indent a new topic, capitalization. You'll do share con because it's the first word of the sentence and it's a proper noun. And then end marks, use a period at the end of a statement. And then as the sentences progress or the passages progress in complexity, you'll get even more in-depth information to give your child as to why certain corrections are made the way that they are. So even if this is not your strong suit, I know that writing is not always necessarily mine. This has been extremely easy to teach. It is not stressful or overwhelming by any means. I love that they make it straight to the point. There's not the added fluff or any of that. It's very simple to use and to teach, and we have found a true joy in this, and I cannot wait until we get to this level. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip around the camera now. Alright you guys, so that is the full review and flip through. If you have any questions on this curriculum or any of the first 3 levels, let me know down below and I will try to answer them as best as I can for you. Like I said before, you know, we've absolutely loved IEW. We have loved Fix It Grammar. I love that it is straight and to the point, and for the most part my son is pretty independent in it. The only time that I am really needed for this curriculum is to answer the occasional question, but mainly just to do the corrections, to make sure that he did all of the corrections correctly. So we have truly loved this. This has not been, you know, one of those fluffy curriculums. I've said it time and time again, I don't like curriculums that take forever to get to the point. We are a very busy household. I like something that is straight to the point, no fluff, no, you know, taking an exaggerated amount of time just to teach a very simple concept. And so I have a true love for IEW and the fact that they just get to the point and they move on with their lives. And I love that because then we can do what we need to do and then move on with our lives. So I will have this link down below, and if you have any experience with Fix It Grammar, if you like it or don't like it, please share your experience down below for anybody who is checking out this video, just so it can help them in their curriculum choices. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, hit that red subscribe button, and I will see you again later. Bye.